Welcome back, one and all. It's time for the climax of the postgame. So, we have been through every single aisle here in Forgo Dreams, conquering phantoms of foes past, reliving all the best bits from every single world in the game. We even put up with some technical difficulties last time, but we don't have to talk about that. But today, we're going to finally save Leon. With all 300 pieces of his soul in hand, it's time to travel to Forgo land.
And here we are.
And here we are. Boy, what a cuddly adventure we've been on, huh? Okay. Time to wake up, buddy. Yeah. He's getting into it. Yeah. Oh. Of course it couldn't be that easy. Forgo Leon, here we are. Kirby, use this. Okay, well, I already have the tomato. We'll go with Cutter, I think. I think this tomato doesn't last forever. Unfortunately. Yeah, it's gonna go away. So, this boss is for real. It can be legitimately pretty tough, as we've kind of seen up until now. Oh, I completely missed. Bomb would probably be okay here, but if you want to avoid the laser spit that he clearly doesn't like doing. Am I still not? Wow, I still wasn't close enough to Final Cutter that time? That's weird. That is one aspect I think they could do better at kind of showing to us here. Oh boy. Just, okay. Oh. He's gonna go with this again. X. We could, ow. I could have jumped and avoided that, I guess. Let's get our power back. I've come prepared, because this can get pretty tough. Ow. Well, that's one. Yeah, Leon hits pretty hard compared to a lot of the other bosses. He's gonna do that shockwave alongside it, so let's... I think he's like... There we go. There's a little bit of delay before you can do it again, actually. Whoa, bud. You just hold that for a minute. Okay, cool, we did it, right? But it's never that easy. Oh no, he's even more possessed. This is where it's gonna get real. So let's do our best here. Oh, back with the laser again, which is even faster this time. And if I recall right, yeah, he brings stuff down on top of it. Oh boy. Can we not do this, Leon? We can talk. Ow. Okay, that knocked me back a lot farther than I thought. Ooh. Oh, good to know that it actually stays out. Oh, man. Seconds from disaster. Let's just leave one out. There we go. Nope. He's getting angry again. And he's gonna spit up. Let's get up behind him again. Ah, didn't quite get that final hit. Okay, so this upcoming attack might be a bit hard to dodge. Forgo's popping out. He's popping off here. And we're gonna do our best to avoid all this. He's throwing out more and more moves. So, Forgo will teleport to you and do this. And depending on where you are, it's really hard to dodge. That wasn't the best time, but hey. We're doing okay on health, at least. We got a whole extra health bar. But now Forgo's out fighting with Leon, so this is going to be a little hectic. So, thankfully, he's almost dead. And Final Cutter is the final blow. There we go. Back on your throne. But of course, we're not done. Psychic Beast, Soul Forgo. Oh, no. You know someone's a Kirby fan if they see that butterfly. They know what it means. Oh, dear. Fluttering Dream Eater, Morpho Knight. So, to explain that for people, Forgo, or Morpho Knight was introduced in Star Allies, the game before this one, wherein he defeated Galacta Knight, another boss who is typically utilized in all the other Kirby games, in much the same way that Forgo Soul was defeated. And then we fought him as the true final boss, and he's back again. There's more to read on the lore later, but basically, Morpho Knight's kind of like the Grim Reaper of the Kirby universe, it seems to be, and always appears... Let's avoid that. It always appears basically to pass judgment on things that it deems may or may not be worth its, or may be past its time. You know, I'm gonna just pop this, I think. I want to keep that extra health bar if I can. Another fun fact is that Morpho Knight was actually seen in concept art for at least one canceled Kirby game that was supposed to be on the GameCube, which there's actually about 3 different Kirby projects that were supposed to be on the GameCube. One of which seemingly got reworked into, I think, Blowout Blast. Another got reworked into Return to Dreamland, and a lot of aspects of Forgotten Land seem to be from the other canceled project. And in that original, like, design document, Morpho Knight was there. I guess he also might have a few, people have said something about he is apparently also a reference to an old design of Meta Knight. But, I don't know if that's entirely true. Okay, we're gonna be careful. Oh, dodged a little too early. Frame rate's having some trouble here. This fight's a little much for it. But we're in the second phase here. So these shockwaves, okay, well I got hit by it, I didn't mean to. Does this if you get hit by it. In Star Allies, when this attack would hit, it would turn all of your allies against you for a bit. It would like brainwash them against you, so they had to find something else for it to do, I guess. I don't know if he'll ever do that move again, but he actually does that, like, several times in a row, usually. So if I dodged the one, it wasn't going to be enough anyway. You know, the constant ricocheting is actually pretty helpful here. Didn't really think about that with Cutter. Because unfortunately, he is going to teleport spam a lot. Let's just get out of here. Can you just die? We're not done yet. Ow. It's also worth noting because Morpho Knight has so many fire-themed attacks, Ice isn't really that great against him. The block will not block, I think, most of his moves, so let's just try and finish this. We're almost there. There we go. But that was too long. Crap. Come on. Yeah, Kirby games love their teleport spam bosses. Ah, he teleports at like just the last moment. There we go. Cut him to ribbons. Get out of here. Until the next game, probably. That's probably fine. Okay. So that's done. Oh, hey, a reward. So, for besting Morpho Knight, we get a blueprint for his sword. There's still one last upgrade to get. And, it's worth it, trust me. But more importantly, we have a friend we came here for. Buddy? It was all for nothing. Are we for real this time? No more possessions? Yeah! Happy endings! Well done, everybody. We are all friends now. Okay, the end for real now, actually. So, yeah, let's chat through the credits again, shall we? With new pictures, showing all the Forgo Dream stuff anyway. So yeah, I don't know if the implication is that there were more shards of his soul we didn't find and everyone else in the Beast Pack found them. I don't know if those are them giving him some of their soul, or if his soul immediately shattered when Forgo tried to take over again, and they just got it back while we were fighting. That might also be there because you can beat this game, or beat this part of the game without getting every single piece, so maybe the implication is they just got the remainder, assuming that they just assumed everyone isn't going to 100% it. I really don't know. Probably just looking too much into it, but it's an interesting thing to kind of think about, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, that was, again, the end of Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I will say, like, well, it would have been somewhat interesting if you went through the whole game again, and it just was hard like this. That probably might have been a little too much, so it's probably best to have a condensed kind of micro-campaign like this. But, it was pretty fun, though. I was happy. You know, it's a case where I was sad it was over, you know, which is what you kind of want. I think that's, like, the best problem to have with a game, is to have that feeling of, oh, what do I do now? But, you know, it's too early to say if we're gonna get DLC for this or not. Like, the game sold pretty well, it sounds like. You know, HAL has been doing, you know, downloadable stuff and DLC and stuff in the past, so it's not totally out of the question, but whereas Star Allies really needed that extra stuff to feel whole, this game I think is fine. Like, I would rather they would start work on the next game than keep putting more stuff out for something that feels like a complete experience, but that's just me. There's Morpho Knight again, he's really cool. And yeah, I guess the other thing to talk about with Morpho Knight, most of the post-game stuff in Kirby games are considered non-canon, I guess. I mean, as far as loose as the Kirby canon can be. So, Morpho Knight appearing in Star Allies is considered non-canon, but this is considered canon. So, this is actually his first canonical appearance. And, okay, well, if you might be able to tell by that, we do still have a little bit more to do, as you might expect. But for the moment, let's just bask in a job well done and a friend saved, and a leader reunited with his pack. The end. For real.